Hi guys, Everyday Knife Guy here with another simple paracord tutorial for you. Today we're going to be looking at two knots. Firstly, I'm just going to show you a simple square knot, which everyone knows. You may not know the name of it, but it's probably a knot you've made at some point in your life. And also a variation on that, which is called simple Simon knot, and that is a bit of a stronger, slightly more effective version of the square knot. So let's go ahead and get started. First thing I'm going to show you is a basic square knot. So it's basically the most useful thing for this is to join two different ropes, and it's quite good for joining different diameters of rope. So let's go ahead and make a bite in the rope or a bend with our left hand. Taking our second piece of rope, in this case paracord, we're going to go down through that loop, and then we're just going to take our paracord over both the strands of the left piece, like so, underneath the back strand or the top one, up through the hole and back out in the direction of the other piece. So you're basically creating two loops of rope that cinch together. When you pull those tight, that is going to create a square knot. Very simple knot. As you can see, it's great for joining two pieces simply and easily, and the harder you pull on both ends, obviously the tighter and stronger that knot gets. So really useful, very basic. Let's just lay that one down on the desk for now, and we'll go ahead and show you the simple Simon, which, as the name suggests, is still a pretty simple version, so it's not a complex thing to learn. Two pieces of rope again, two pieces of paracord, for a bite in our left hand as before, and this time we're going to take our right piece and go down through and over the two strands on the left as with last time, like so. But this time, instead of coming up through the hole as we did before, we're actually going to go right underneath both those strands, so you're just wrapping around once. Now at this point you have two options. We're basically going to go either under or over this piece of the orange cord, so that's either an over the top or an underneath simple Simon. Now the over the top does work. I find the underneath feels much stronger, much more secure, so that's the version I'm going to show you. So take your end of your orange cord, your right hand cord, and go underneath that piece there. Okay, so you have formed a cross, then you're going to go underneath the back of your loop as you did with the square knot, and just pull it up through and out to the direction it came from. So square knot basically with a cross in it. Okay, and pull that tight. Okay, and that's basically a much more secure version of the simple square knot. I'm just going to show you that one more time before we move on. So you're going to make a bite in one of your pieces of rope or paracord, down through the loop with the end of your other one, bring that end over the top of both those strands, and instead of going down through and up, we're just going to go right round underneath, and when we come back up either over or under this piece, we're going to go under, so you create a cross, so a cross here, back under that strand and up through the gap or through the hole, and pull everything tight. There you go. So that's a simple Simon. One twist. You can do it another way, supposedly even stronger, but I tend to find this feels a little bit clumpy, this knot. We're going to create a bite in our left hand. This is basically a double wrapped simple Simon. Create a bite in your left hand, and basically just as before, we're going to go down through the loop, leave yourself a bit of extra slack this time. We're going to go back over the top as before, down underneath, but instead of coming up over under this piece this time, we're going to go round again, so round again like that. And now when we come back, basically you can see that we've gone round, and on the bottom we've already created our first cross, and then it's up to us to create our second cross. So we're going to do it over the top of this piece this time, over the top of that piece, and then as with the square knot, up and through our hole, and you can see why you need to leave yourself a bit of extra slack there. So as you cinch that up, just manipulate it with your fingers. You should see you have a cross on top, and if we move these around a little bit, we should also have a cross on the bottom. So there you go, that's a double wrapped simple Simon. Pull that tight. Show you that one more time. So bite the rope in our left hand, or your non-primary hand I should say. It'd be easier to do it the other way if you're left-handed. Feed your other cord down through that loop, leave yourself plenty of slack, and bring that cord over the top and back underneath. And we're going to do another turn, so back over the top and back underneath, but starting to head back towards the start, so you're creating a cross underneath there, over the top of this first turn, creating a cross there, and then up and through our loop and start to pull that tight. Okay, so you should have a cross there, and underneath we should have a cross there. Okay, cinch that up, pull that nice and tight, cross on the bottom, cross on the top, very secure. Here's our single understrand Simple Simon. Pull that tight as well so we can get it focus. Come on camera, there we go. So you just have a cross on the top there before your loop, no cross on the bottom, and of course a square knot. You cinch that down. It is quite a secure knot, but you can definitely feel with the square knot compared to working with the other two how much this could just ease out like that, particularly with a slippy nylon or polyester rope like a paracord. It can certainly come undone a little bit easier than these. These tend to lock it in pretty tight. So there's a couple of variations for you. Let's pick these up and show you one more time. The difference between the single pass or single turn Simple Simon and the double. There's the top, that's what you should have, and there's the bottom. So there you go guys, hope that was useful. I will have more tutorials coming for you soon. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.